Oh, hey there, and welcome. We're going to breeze through several unusual and very interesting facts that might surprise you. Are you ready? Good, so are we. Let's do this. Do you like statistics? The Pareto principle, or the 80-20 rule, suggests that 20% of inputs or activities are responsible for 80% of outcomes or results. This principle is widely observed in various fields such as business, economics, and health. For example, students can identify the widest 20% of material that will likely be on a test and focus their studying on that. Or you can say that 80% of news stories are based around 20% of world events. It's been shown that an apple in the morning can be more effective at waking you up than a cup of coffee. The natural sugars and high-fiber content, around 20% of our recommended daily value, provide a steady source of energy. Socotra Island in Yemen is quite unique. It's home to the dragon's blood tree, which looks like an umbrella and produces red sap. This island boasts flora and fauna that are found nowhere else, earning it the nickname the most alien-looking place on Earth. The popular musical, The Phantom of the Opera, holds the record as the longest-running show on Broadway, having been performed over 13,000 times since its debut in 1988. I've personally seen it live with its original cast, and I'll never forget it. Cats have a unique way of communicating with humans. In fact, they rarely meow at other cats. Have you ever noticed that? They reserve this form of vocalization primarily for interacting with people, using it to convey various needs and emotions. Fascinating. The electric eel is capable of generating an electric shock of up to 800 volts, which it uses for hunting and self-defense. This is more than enough to stun or kill small prey and deter predators. Shocking, but true.
All right, you rock legends, how about this one? Before becoming the legendary Pink Floyd, the band originally called themselves the T-Set. However, to avoid confusion with another band by the same name, they changed theirs to Pink Floyd by combining the names of two blues musicians, Pink Anderson and Floyd Council. Olympic gold medals are not made of pure gold. Surprised? In actuality, they are composed of around 92% silver and are simply coated with about 6 grams of pure gold. What does basketball have to do with peaches? It's simple, really. The game of basketball was invented by Dr. James Naismith in 1891. Since traditional basketball hoops and nets weren't around, obviously, he nailed peach baskets high up on an elevated track. How about that? It's quite interesting how things can change, especially in the fashion industry. The concept of the little black dress was popularized by Coco Chanel in the 1920s. Before this, black was primarily associated with mourning and not considered a fashionable color for women. The first portable music player was the Sony Walkman, introduced in 1979. Cassette tapes were all the rage back then, and the Walkman revolutionized the way people listened to music on the go. Stradivarius violins, made by Italian luthier Antonio Stradivari in the 17th and 18th centuries, are renowned for their exceptional sound quality. The exact reason for their unique acoustics remains a mystery, with theories ranging from the types of wood used to the varnish applied. On the other hand, blind listening experiments over the past 100+ years often found no significant difference between Stradivari violins and high-quality modern violins. Simple matter of opinion, perhaps.
To prevent drifting apart in ocean currents, sea otters often hold hands with one another while they sleep, a behavior known as rafting. Cute, huh? Here's something to write about. The Sumerians of ancient Mesopotamia are credited with creating one of the earliest known logosyllabic writing systems called cuneiform. Mostly surviving on clay tablets, it was developed around 3400 BC. In chemistry, the periodic table organizes elements by increasing atomic number, and elements in the same column have similar chemical properties due to having the same number of electrons in their outer shell. And who said that science wasn't interesting? The Inca Empire built an extensive and sophisticated network of roads and bridges across the Andes, spanning over 25,000 miles. The road network was incredibly built without metal or iron, wheels, or stock animals to pull heavy loads. Birds navigate using the Earth's magnetic field. What few people know is that many migratory birds have a special protein in their eyes that allows them to see the Earth's magnetic field, aiding them in navigation. The first recorded Olympic Games took place in 776 BC in Olympia, Greece, and featured various athletic competitions such as running, jumping, and wrestling. This was all to honor their god Zeus. So, did you enjoy those? We have a great time finding these and, of course, fact-checking everything we find before we script them. Please share this video with a friend if you did enjoy it. See you on the next one.